It is a symbol of American airpower, a colossus of the skies that has shaped the course of history for over 7 decades. With its unmistakable silhouette and enduring presence, the B-52 Stratofortress remains one of the most formidable bombers ever built. This is the story of an aircraft that refuses to be retired, a machine that has outlasted the Cold War and continues to define strategic bombing in the 21st century. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress, often known simply as the B-52 or by its nickname Buff for Big Ugly Fat Fellow, stands as a long-range strategic bomber developed and operated by the United States Air Force. First taking to the skies in 1952 and entering service in 1955, the B-52 was designed to deliver nuclear and conventional ordnance over intercontinental distances. Built by Boeing, the B-52's primary mission has always been deterrence, but its adaptability has ensured a combat record spanning from the Cold War to modern conflicts. Today, it remains active, continuously modernized, and central to America's strategic bomber fleet. The B-52's origins trace back to the late 1940s, as the United States sought a new bomber capable of carrying heavy payloads across vast distances, beyond the reach of Soviet air defenses. Boeing's initial designs envisioned a straight-wing, propeller-driven aircraft, but the rapid pace of aviation technology soon made this obsolete. In 1948, after several revisions and intense competition, Boeing presented a swept-wing, jet-powered design that would become the B-52. The prototype, designated XB-52, made its maiden flight on April 15, 1952. The Air Force quickly recognized its potential, and the B-52 entered operational service in 1955. Over the next decade, Boeing produced 8 main variants, each improving range, payload, avionics, and survivability. The B-52H, the final and only active variant today, was introduced in 1961. Despite its age, the B-52 has been repeatedly upgraded, ensuring its place in the U.S. arsenal for decades beyond its original expectations. The B-52 is a massive aircraft, with a wingspan of 185 feet and a length of 159 feet. Its high aspect ratio wings are swept at 35 degrees, optimizing it for high-altitude, long-range flight. Powered by 8 Pratt & Whitney TF33 turbofan engines mounted in pairs beneath the wings, the B-52H can cruise at speeds up to 650 miles per hour and has an unrefueled combat range of approximately 8,800 miles. The aircraft can carry up to 70,000 pounds of mixed ordnance, including bombs, mines, and missiles. Its crew typically consists of 5, pilot, co-pilot, radar navigator, and electronic warfare officer. The B-52's avionics suite has been continuously modernized, with upgrades to radar, communications, navigation, and electronic countermeasures. The aircraft features a robust airframe, designed for high-altitude flight but also capable of low-level penetration missions, thanks to structural reinforcements and terrain-following radar. The B-52's weapons capacity is legendary. It can deliver a wide array of munitions, from gravity bombs and cluster munitions to precision-guided weapons and cruise missiles. During the Cold War, its primary role was nuclear deterrence, carrying nuclear gravity bombs and later, air-launched cruise missiles. In conventional conflicts, the B-52 has demonstrated remarkable flexibility, able to deliver large payloads over long distances with high accuracy. Modern B-52HS can launch AGM-86B air-launched cruise missiles, joint direct attack munitions, DAMs, and a variety of smart weapons. Its electronic warfare systems include jamming pods, radar warning receivers, and countermeasures dispensers, enabling it to survive in contested environments. The B-52 can also be refueled in flight, extending its operational range indefinitely. Its adaptability has allowed it to participate in both high-altitude strategic bombing and low-level close air support, making it one of the most versatile bombers ever built. Since entering service, the B-52 has seen action in nearly every major American conflict. During the Vietnam War, B-52s conducted massive bombing campaigns such as Operation Rolling Thunder and Operation Linebacker II, delivering unprecedented firepower against enemy targets. In the Gulf War of 1991, B-52s launched some of the first strikes against Iraqi forces, utilizing cruise missiles and precision-guided bombs. The aircraft have also played key roles in Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan and Operation Iraqi Freedom, providing close air support and strategic bombing capabilities. B-52s have flown from bases around the world, including Guam, Diego Garcia, and the continental United States, demonstrating global reach. Despite their age, B-52s continue to fly missions today, including deterrence patrols and joint exercises with allied nations. Their persistent presence has made them a cornerstone of U.S. airpower for nearly 70 years. The B-52's greatest strength lies in its adaptability and longevity. Its enormous payload capacity, intercontinental range, and ability to carry both nuclear and conventional weapons make it uniquely versatile. The aircraft's robust design allows for repeated upgrades, from avionics and engines to weapons systems, ensuring it remains relevant despite technological advances. Its ability to operate from a wide range of bases and to be refueled in flight gives it unmatched global reach. The B-52's reliability and ease of maintenance have contributed to its long service life, with some airframes expected to remain operational beyond 2050. Its psychological impact as a symbol of American military might cannot be overstated, serving as a deterrent to adversaries for generations. Despite its many strengths, the B-52 is not without limitations. Its large radar cross-section and subsonic speed make it vulnerable to modern air defenses, particularly in heavily contested environments. The airframe, though durable, is aging, and maintenance becomes increasingly challenging as parts wear out. The B-52 lacks stealth features found in newer bombers, limiting its survivability against advanced integrated air defense systems. Crew fatigue can be a factor on long-duration missions, and the aircraft's size restricts its ability to operate from smaller or less prepared airfields. While modernization programs continue to address some of these issues, the B-52's fundamental design reflects the era in which it was built. For historical context, the B-52 Stratofortress should be read as a product of a specific requirement, not as an isolated machine. It was built by Boeing for United States, with the intended role of long-range strategic bomber. Its first flight is recorded as April 15, 1952, and its service entry is recorded as 1955. Those dates matter because they place the aircraft inside the technology, doctrine, budget pressure, and threat assumptions of its era. The technical story also depends on how the airframe connected structure, propulsion, systems, and crew workload. Key recorded details include engine choice, wing layout, range, speed, radar or sensor fit, weapons integration, avionics, and maintainability. In practical terms, an aircraft is never just an engine or a wing. Range, speed, radar, sensors, targeting equipment, weapons, avionics, fuel capacity, maintenance access, and mission planning all decide whether the design can do useful work repeatedly. The operational record of the B-52 Stratofortress is tied to Vietnam War, Gulf War, Afghanistan, Iraq War. Those examples show how the aircraft performed away from brochures and test figures. Combat service, patrol work, reconnaissance, training, deterrence, and deployment tempo all reveal different truths. A design that looks strong on paper still depends on crews, spare parts, weather, basing, intelligence, rules of engagement, and the ability to return for another sortie. The main strength of the B-52 Stratofortress was mission focus, useful performance for its era, and adaptability within its intended role. That strength did not mean perfection. It meant the aircraft gave commanders a useful answer to a real problem. The best way to judge it is to ask what mission it made easier, what earlier limitation it solved, and whether operators kept trusting it after the first years of service. The main weakness and limitation of the B-52 Stratofortress was cost, maintenance burden, survivability limits, and eventual obsolescence as threats and technology changed. Its later status is best summarized as active with modernization programs. Every military aircraft eventually needs newer sensors, newer missiles, changed budgets, aging structures, and different doctrine. That is why the final verdict has to balance reputation against evidence, what the aircraft promised, what it actually delivered, and what it cost to keep useful. A final practical point is sustainment. The B-52 Stratofortress required trained pilots, ground crews, inspections, spare parts, fuel, weapons handling, and mission planning before it could produce a useful sortie. That support system is part of the aircraft's real history. Performance figures explain what a machine might do once airborne, but readiness, repair time, training quality, safety margins, and upgrade paths explain whether an air arm could keep using it year after year. The B-52 Stratofortress is more than just an aircraft, it is a legend of military aviation. Designed for a different era, it has adapted to new technologies, missions, and threats, earning its place as the longest-serving bomber in history. Its combination of range, payload, and flexibility has ensured its relevance for over 70 years, and with ongoing modernization, it will likely serve for decades to come. The B-52 stands as a testament to American engineering and the enduring value of adaptability in military design. For more stories from the history of aviation, subscribe and join us as we explore the aircraft that have shaped our world.